Hey, I'm Shelly Peters. This is the place to embrace the plant-based life. Glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. Today's blog is all about living an extraordinary life and my sort of backstory on the moment when my life had the possibility of turning extraordinary. I want an extraordinary life, and I'm guessing you do too. And for me, that means grabbing the steering wheel of my life and navigating the inevitable mess with intention. We're all equal as humans go. We all share basic needs, including the need for love and to matter. And you know, life's a bumpy journey for all of us. How you show up in this human experience makes all the difference. I can attest that life feels a whole lot better with my hands on the steering wheel of my own life rather than being in the back seat with someone else driving. I've let various people steer the direction of my life in the past. My ex-husband, my kids, my anxious mother, just to name a few. My life reflected the fact that I was not living in line with who I was and what I believed in. I felt frustrated, misunderstood, and I was yearning for something so much better. It wasn't until my ex-husband had a breakdown that I woke up and had this moment of clarity. And I was left standing there, realizing that I needed to be in charge of my own life. I needed to be making the decisions based on what was right for me and my children. I was left wondering how on earth I expected a mentally ill person to make good decisions for me or my family. As truly awful as this period was in my life, I am so grateful that I had a moment of clarity. It changed the trajectory of our lives. And I'm happy to report the boys and I are doing amazing, and we all have our hands on the steering wheel of our own lives. So I have a question for you. Are you steering your own life? Do you make decisions because you know someone else will be happy about them or they would want you to make that decision? Or are you truly free to live a life of authenticity and accountability? An extraordinary life is a life where you are making decisions that line up with the very best of you. If you want to know if you're ready for extraordinary, I have a couple of questions for you you could consider. Do you have a desire to get real about your life? And I mean really real. Look at the truth of where you are in your life and what do you need to do about it. Do you have the courage to choose a new path and start walking in that direction? Do you really know that you matter and that the quality of your life really does matter? It matters enough to say no and to probably piss a few people off? It really does. Have you ever left the road most traveled and blazed a new trail for yourself? Has anyone ever described you as annoyingly curious? You know what? Curiosity is definitely what you need to be living an extraordinary life. Are you willing to feel some uncomfortable feelings to live in the extraordinary lane? And have you weathered a few shitstorms in your life, but you now look back and see them as lessons? That's a good sign you're ready. Finally, do you give a damn? You have to really give a damn about the quality of your life. You know, I figure I've got one shot at this thing called life, and damn it, I want to experience every juicy moment I can create with curiosity and with passion. Join me. Join me in this extraordinary lane and grab the steering wheel of your own life. Thank you for joining me. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to my channel and you won't miss a thing. I upload videos every Monday morning at 7:30.